Morning everyone, I'm going to talk you through the answers to these practice exam questions for paper 2, and the first two questions are about lending to individuals from banks. This information they show you in the table, so this is UK total bank lending to individuals, and it's shown by a percentage change on the previous year. So it's showing how much is being lent to individuals in the UK compared to the year before. So in 2014, there were 2.5% more loans being given to individuals than the year before. In 2015, there were 3.2% more loans being given than there were in 2014. And in 2016, there were 4% more loans being given than there were in 2015. So you're always looking at the change compared to the year before. The first question, explain one likely reason why consumer demand for bank loans has increased. This is just for 2 marks. So all you need to do is your knowledge here, and then as it says, you need to make sure that you explain. So you're thinking of 8 reasons why people might borrow more from banks, or why banks might give more loans to people. The 2 main things to think about here are the rate of interest, firstly. The rate of interest, if this is lower, then this makes taking out a loan cheaper for an individual because they won't have to pay back so much interest on the loan. The other thing would be consumer confidence. People are much more likely to take out a loan if they're feeling confident, if they feel safe that they're going to have a job in the future, for example, and therefore they'll be able to pay back the loan. Or if they feel as if they're going to be getting a pay rise in the future, if the economy is doing well. All of these things make people much more likely to demand bank loans because they feel that they'll definitely be able to pay it back in the future and they won't be getting into debt which they can't repay. So we make sure we have got our knowledge, which should either one of these 2 points here, and then you need to explain it for your second point. So I'll just write an example of the one with the rate of interest. So a lower rate of interest will increase the number of loans demanded by consumers. That's your first mark. Okay, because you've given the knowledge about why consumers will demand more loans, but now we need to explain why this is true. Because they will have to pay less to take out the loan, comma, making it effectively cheaper and more affordable. So the idea here that they won't have to pay out as much money to take the loan because the interest that they're paying every month will be less, and it'll be cheaper for them and it will be more affordable for them. So that's enough to explain why, if we have a lower rate of interest, they will demand more bank loans. That gets you your second mark.